Hello everyone, this is Standard Baseball. Welcome back to another Immaculate Grid video. Today I'm doing grid number 449 on the day that it came out, which is June 24th. We've got Padres, Yankees, A's, Blue Jays, Red Sox, and 30 stolen bases. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the Padres row. Padres, Red Sox, Anthony Rizzo would not work because he did not debut with the Red Sox. Okay, think here. There's quite a few names that would work here. Mitch Moreland, if you're into recency. Colton Brewer would be another one that would work there. Trying to remember more names, but I'll come back to that because I'm actually going to use Mr. So Calvin Schiraldi. He goes sub 1%. I like that. I like when the score is under 1%. Padres, Blue Jays, you could use Woody Williams. You could also use Joey Hamilton. I'm actually going to use someone else. You could use Derek Bell here, but I'm actually going to use someone who was traded for Derek Bell. And that would be outfielder Darren Jackson, who is 0.3. Yankees, Blue Jays, you could use David Wells. You could use Roger Clemens. You could probably use anyone in that Roger Clemens trade, like Graham Lloyd. I'm going to use someone who was not in that trade, but who played for the Yankees. He would have also worked here as well, and also there. But I'm using Paul Quantrill. We're at 1% as of now. This is an Edwin Jackson box. You could, if you want an easy one, you could use Edwin Jackson. Who else could you use here? Matt Chapman, Kendall Graveman, Josh Donaldson, Kirby Snead. I'm actually going to use Joakim Soria. He pitched in like 10 games for the Blue Jays at the end of his career. Not many people remember that. You could also use him as a Diamondback, I believe. A's, Red Sox, A's, Red Sox. You could use Jake Diekman. In this one, you could use Rich Hill here. You could also use Rich Hill here. I'm going to use, because I have a few options. I could either go with Boof Bonser, John Halama, or Kevin Jarvis. I'm going to go with, just because I'm a Padres fan, I'm going to go with the former Padre in Kevin Jarvis. He pitched 12 years in the majors. I had no idea he pitched that long in the majors. His son Bryce Jarvis is with the Diamondbacks in 2024. Here, I have a few options for Yankees Red Sox. You could use Greg Weissert. You could use Alex Verdugo. You could use, as I mentioned, Rich Hill would work here as well. Adam Ottavino would work here as well. I'm going to use another former Padre in Tim Lawler. It was 0.01. That's more like stolen bases. Now, I'm not really good with the stolen base. I'm more of a pitching guy, as you can tell. 5 of my 6 picks have been pitchers. So there's no pitchers who recorded 30 stolen bases, so I'm not even going to try that. All right, so stolen bases for the A's. You can thank MLB 2K10 for this. I'm going to use Coco Crisp. You could also use Rajay Davis. Oh, you got to be kidding me. There is no way 10% of people remember that. He had one season above 30 stolen bases. How do 10% of people remember this? I know the most common one's Ricky, but I know everyone's trying not to use Ricky, so yikes. Here, you could use Soriano, Alfonso Soriano. I'm going to use someone a little further back. I'm going to use Steve Sachs. He was with them in 89 and 90. Yep, 2%. Last but not least for the Padres. I don't think Ricky Henderson got to 30 when he was with the Padres. I know Ha-Seong Kim had 38 last season. Travis Jankowski, if you want a really rare one, he had a 30 stolen base season in there somewhere. I think it was 2016, if I'm not mistaken. I'm between Enzo Hernandez and Luis Salazar, which sounds like I'm gonna go with Salazar. Okay, 13. The average score is 6.5. There's no way. There's no way. Let's see. This one had the least amount of options. Okay. 246. How does this have more options than that? I don't know. Probably Donaldson. Could have said Johnny Damon. He would have been there. Roger Clemens, Dave Winfield, Bogarts. Tony Gwynn had a 30 stolen base season. Derek Jeter had a 30 stolen base season. And Ricky Henderson was the most common. The hardest one was Padres Blue Jays. I'm glad I got that one out of the way. And okay, I mean, I get it. Like you get under 1% because these all have so many options. But what is the rarest in the stolen base category? I have no idea. Anyways, so this is my grid. We're not going to look at these two squares. Just ignore that. Other than that, we got 1.1, 1.3 on everything but this. So I'm pretty satisfied with that. So thank you all for watching. I know this was not the rarity score that we all intended for, but it's all good. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and comment down below what you got on this. It's really going to help me out with the algorithm. Don't forget to click subscribe on your way out. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.